listed on speedrun.com because he actually passes our little emulator threshold. Alright, which I believe Thomas won't be going for wheel, however, Shasta will. Let's see what happens. It looks like Thomas got hit. I'm not too sure if he was trying to go. Shasta misses the setup. That's a big time loss for Shasta. Not huge, but it does give Thomas a fair lead. And Thomas is very consistent at doing World 1 without powers up to 1-3. Thomas gets hit again. Takes the health. Now, going into 1-2, we're going to be killing the boss, Poppy Bros Sr., using a double star off of 2 Pronto Birds. We'll see that in a bit. Now, to talk a little bit more about the runner, Shasta is actually currently... He's currently, I believe, the 6th seed. Oh, the 4th, never mind. And Thomas is the 5th for bracket phase. However, Shasta actually, not too recently, but fairly recently, got the world record for this game. An insane 38-1... No, that's 38-23 question mark? I don't know. Ooh, Thomas struggling with that Poppy Bro there. And Shasta does too, as he drops a couple frames there. Now, heading into 1-3, we're going to be picking up Burning. Usually, we would be seeing Wheel here from Shasta, however, he missed the mix setup, so he wasn't able to mix for Wheel. A mix is a roulette that pops up when you inhale 2 enemies that contain abilities. The order is always the same on the roulette, and the starting point is determined by the first enemy you inhale. Meaning, it is always the same order, it is always the same timing. However, it is a 4-frame trick to hit. So you have to hit the setup, and you have to hit the 4-frame window to get the wheel. However, hopefully we're definitely going to be seeing more mixes from these runners. Now, Thomas heading into 1-4, we're going to be using a more little traditional method to kill Frosty by just banging off the wall. And Frosty is conveniently spaced to the point where you will not get hit by him. Pretty great. Alright, that rune can be tricky. Oh, just as you see right there, there's a little bit of luck-based things. However, certain strats, I believe... Oh no! Both the string Thomas and Shasta does will almost 100% consistently not get them hit. However, I think Shasta had messed up there, which thickens the lead on Thomas's end. Now, we're going to be using Burning once again to kill Wispy. There's faster ways of killing Wispy, however, it's overall faster to keep Burning for 1-4 and 2-1 due to the movement capabilities of it. There's this audio delay right now, and it's really annoying. Now, moving on to World 2, Ice Cream Island. As soon as I can see the game feeds again. We're going to start off with 2-1. 2-1's a very simple level. It has a little bit of an RNG ending that kind of determines the strat you do in the last room, which we'll be seeing coming up in a little bit. Now Shasta, about a room behind. A little bit further. Now Thomas had to delay his burning there due to the tornado, and do 1 less burning overall because the tornado did the tornado thing. Shasta, on the other hand, saves a tiny bit of time because he can do that first burning and not have to worry about getting hit from the tornado. Now, once again, we're going to be using a double star to kill Grand Wheelie. Now, Grand Wheelie is... You'd think he'd be a pretty fast boss, but he's actually probably the slowest boss in the game, as if, for some weird reason, one of the runners messes up the double star. It's kind of hilarious, but you can just go, and he's dead. Now, heading into 1, 2, 2, 3. we're going to be seeing the first Meta Knight arena. And basically, these are a bunch of horde of enemies that come in at you, and you have to just quickly defeat all of them. And there's a certain order strat to get them all cleanly. And very quickly, overall. That's not luck-based at all, which is very nice. Shit, Thomas taking a hit, but it's not too important to keep wheel overall through here. You damage booth to stop this guy, so that way that Piranha Bird and Mushroom Man don't hit you. You'll see Shasta do the same thing, even though he managed to keep wheel. That is what I call a very clean arena from Thomas. Now, heading into 2-4. 2-4 is a fairly simple level. We'll see Spark used to kill TikTok. And you kind of see how powerful Spark is, but you'll quickly see that it's actually not all that useful because it's soon just going to be outclassed by a bunch of other abilities later in the game, as you'll see. Abilities like High Jump and Ball and Sword. However, as you see, TikTok doesn't even get to do a single attack before you kill him with Spark. It's very nice how powerful that is. Alright, now Thomas is going to be heading into 2-5. 2-5, we're going to be seeing Wheel again, and then we're going to get the best ability in the game, in my opinion. High Jump. We're going to be seeing the best horizontal movement and the best vertical movement in the game. Thomas does the Parasol Puff strat, where he puffs the Parasol. I think we're going to be seeing Shasta do the Cannon Jump strat. And he doesn't get hit, so that was overall a little bit of a time save for Shasta. Both runners will be grabbing Wheel right here. And now, you may notice they may stop and do a Wheel jump. It's right, B, right, to cancel Wheel without getting the skidding animation. And then you will often just do a wheel cancel, and then a quick A-B to wheel jump, because you cannot jump while in the wheel form in this game. And it sucks. Go play Katam instead. Now, we're going to be seeing how powerful high jump is. When you're in the middle of a high jump, you can press B again to cancel it. And canceling high jump actually creates its own smaller hitbox, not quite as powerful as high jump, but chaining those high jump and high jumps together, as you see on Shasta, getting a very clean paint roller. Well done. Shasta is one Kirby dance away from Thomas. And we may see a little bit more, we may see a lead change depending on how 3-2 goes. So look forward to that. You gotta see some more high jump cancels again against TikTok. Wow, that was actually insane from Shasta. Because TikTok gave some very rare luck where he walked towards the door. Meaning that he was able to get to the door quicker. I would retime that for BTT. Now, Thomas entering 3-2, which for newer runners is the first major reset heavy point of the run, just under 10 minutes in. This level is fairly easy, however, losing high jump in it would lose so much time. Now, we're going to be seeing Bugsy coming up next. You're going to be fighting Bugsy using Sword. Now, Bugsy, he can walk forward, backwards, jump backwards. He can charge at you after a short jump, or he can just stall in the air. There's a million things he can do. Ooh, Shasta almost taking a hit there because he jumped forward. However, both of those were fairly clean fights from the runners. Thomas's fight was a little bit better because he didn't need to do that extra slide to get away from Bugsy. However, doing the slide would be faster than getting hit. Now we're going to be grabbing high jump once again. High jump is a very common theme in World 3 due to how vertical it is. And with high jump being the best vertical movement, it's pretty useful here. Like lately, there's been a bunch of wheel mixes being added in the run more and more. To use wheel more in the run because wheel is so fast. However, not in this world. High jump is here to stay in World 3. Now we're going into another fairly reset heavy point, and that's 3-4. 3-4 is very annoying. You have to use pure high jump here, which is the strat both of these runners will be going for. And now... Oh, Thomas takes a hit. Ooh. Shasta has the opportunity to catch up a little bit, unless if he takes a hit. And it looks like he won't be. Very clean arena from Shasta. Thomas, a little bit of a hiccup. However, he does manage to bring it back. Less than a room behind is Shasta away from Thomas. Now, 3-5 is a fairly brain-dead level. However, we're going to be using, guess what, even more high jump cancels to kill Bonkers at the end of the stage. And I'm curious as to which strat Thomas will do in the last room. Wow, look at how close this race is. This is great. Shasta saves a lot of time due to getting way better high jump cancels. Wow! Whoa. Speed 2 sync in the chat, I guess. What the heck? What am I looking at? Oh no, Shasta misses early crash bomb. Ooh. That was a big moment for Thomas there to get. Ooh, just charges straight through that frog. I like that. Shasta also charges straight through, however, gets good luck from him. Thomas got pretty good luck too. Basically, if he just jumps forward randomly, which you can't really predict because he can just wait as long as he wants, there's a chance he can get hit, and it sucks. Everyone hates that frog except me because I literally never get hit by it. Now here you get to see how cool movement with high jump cancels is. It's very quick. We're going to be using more high jump cancels to kill Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. Both of these runners will be guessing Moon, unless Thomas surprises me. Thomas guesses Moon correctly, saving him a little bit of time, and so does Shasta. So overall, there was no time difference over that fight. However, once again, due to getting better high jump cancels, Shasta gets closer to Thomas again. Now, it's not too recent, however. Oh, Thomas gets final bossed in here. It was an older strat to get UFO in here. However, now we keep high jump for a little cool movement trick at the end of this room here, which you'll see. Both of them high jumping through that Gordo to get their invincibility. Okay, so Shasta going for the wheel mix here, which will save him a little bit of time over Thomas. And he gets it, so that's very good from Shasta. Shasta has a lead, and it's gonna thicken a little bit more in this level due to wheel being fairly fast. Actually, I think Thomas got bad luck in that room, so he couldn't attempt any sort of mix there. Okay, so I've been told that it's actually faster to just abandon wheel if you get hit, because you've already saved enough time just from keeping wheel through the first room. So Thomas had a little bit of a moment to catch up, however, he's thickening the lead again by using wheel. Well done, Shasta. Let's see how his Poppy fight goes. The Poppy Bros are fairly consistent, however, there are some differences. Shasta opting to go under... Oh, Thomas gets hit by the second one. So that's a little bit of a thicker lead for Shasta once again. Shasta's not going to do mid-path, is he? Oh, I'm bracing myself for it. This is going to be painful. Ah! Thomas, do you do mid-path? No! Thomas, come on! It's free time save. Anyway, Shasta's gonna be grabbing high jump here. Now, high jump is used to save time in the very last room. However, Shasta gets hit and chooses to abandon high jump, which is the smart thing to do if you get hit. Thomas manages to keep high jump, meaning he will save a little bit of time over Shasta. Well done, Thomas. And see, using high jump cancels there is a little faster than just simply floating. Now we're heading into 4-4. Who will do the mix? Shasta goes for the mix. Shasta misses the mix. Thomas doesn't go for the mix. Thomas takes the lead. Oh. And that, my friends, is what mixing does. Now, both of these runners will be doing a fairly new advancement in strats, which is keeping Spark through Fan rather than using Throw. It's a fairly good one too, because it actually saves time in both this stage and the next stage to use Powerless in the arena. Oh, both runners getting a jump, however, Thomas misses. Another lead change, my friends. Ooh, Thomas getting a kind of rough room at the end there. Now, Shasta is going to be showcasing the My strat. And Thomas. Now, everyone, all eyes on Shasta. Because he's going to be doing My strat in the arena, which is a strat I came up with. I call it the My strat. It's pretty good. Now you use the double star here to quickly take care of that enemy. Ooh, misses the guy at the very end. However, I'm fairly sure he still overall saved time over using throw. Thomas seemed to be doing a different strat that's a little different than mine. However, by not missing the last enemy with his suck, I believe he saved a little bit of time. Shasta loses burning, however, that's not too important, but that does mean Thomas catches up further once again. The lead thinnens. That made no sense. Now this level, fairly RNG frog heavy. Shasta gets hit by one of the RNG frogs. He'll have 2 health for a TikTok, but I'm not worried about him. There. TikTok is fairly easy, however, he can do some rather weird patterns. That was a fairly standard one. Oh no! Thomas gets hit. Yes, he's... Oh my goodness. Oh, Thomas took that save. Oh, I was worried. Oh. If you die in that fight, that's like a minute gone. Because that fight is so slow without powers. Thomas takes a death! Oh no! Oh, that's a huge advantage for Shasta right there. Guess what we got? More high jump cancels, Pepega. Disconnected, or excuse me, my mic, the cable just unplugged itself. However, it looks like Shasta got a fairly good fight from Krako. Let's see how Thomas's fight goes. Ooh, misses the very last crack cancel. Excuse me, high jump cancel. Now Shasta grabs stone. This is the only level where you see stone used in the speedrun. That is the only room where you see stone used in the speedrun. Now, Shasta's heading into one of my favorite levels, 5-2, where I believe he won't be doing most of the newer strats. However, he will be going for a fairly advanced bonker strat, which was nice to see. Now we're gonna be grabbing ball. No. Ooh, Shasta taking a hit there. Always spots ball. Now, the reason why ball is so powerful is because, as we're about to see right here, it kills bosses in 2 or 3 hits. Watch this, chat, if you want to be impressed. Woo! That was really good. I've actually never seen that strat from Shasta before, now that I think about it. That was a new one. Ooh, the pig jumped in front of Thomas's way, however he was able to clear it out and reacted fairly quickly. What strat does Thomas use? Oh, he does that one. Usually Shasta does the same strat as that one, which is kind of an RNG heavy strat. However, it looks like he kind of found it a compromise. It's not the infamous Tonkers, seemingly, which is Taz's Bonkers. Now this is sort of the variety level because you saw fastest vertical movement, and now we're seeing fastest horizontal movement. Now we're going to be seeing the Shast turns here. Off's the float for the rest of them because he bonked on the wall. So, yeah, there's a very advanced strat called Shast turns. However, he kind of bailed from it because he did bonk the wall, which does really mess up the timing. It is a very difficult trick. Alright, now, here he's burning to cross the gaps right here. We're going to be seeing a strat called the Shast triples. Don't ask me why it's called that, but... Oh no! He's dead. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a huge catch-up for Thomas. Look at that. We're so much closer again. Alright. Oh! What? He downwhooped? What happened there? He offs a damage boost, which I would probably do the same. Okay, Thomas showcases the Shast triples more how it's supposed to look. However, that's why Shast triples is a very risky strat. If you have 2 health, you take 1 damage, you cannot make it out. You cannot make it out alive. You're forced to take a death. Wow, both runners getting a very good arena. I believe Thomas's was a little bit faster. Shasta's ball running away from him. Both runners are doing ball swag. Woo! Oh my god, this is so weird to watch right now. Shasta does single ball while Thomas does double ball swag, which saves him just a tiny... Oh, but he misses Rock's ball. Dang. So a little bit more time for Shasta. This is why I love 5-4. There's just a million strats in this level. That's why that's my favorite level in the game. There's also a million other strats in 5-5. Unfortunately... Oh! Shasta getting a little bit of an overworld hiccup there. Now... He goes for the cannon jump here. Thomas opts to ball through it, which is a little more consistent. Ooh, Thomas misses Rock's ball while Shasta does the regular strat there. Now we're going to be grabbing Burning here. Ooh, Shasta, I think he got a couple lead-in inputs there. So Thomas got a kind of better Oh, little kick-ups from Thomas here. This room can just sometimes be cruel. It's so rare, but sometimes one of those pigs can just jump on you and ruin your day. Oh, and you just see that from Thomas. I hate to be that guy, though. Oh, and he gets a 5 on the goal game. Ooh. That's what we got here. More wheel. Guys, I think the game wants you to have a specific ability in this room. Ooh, Thomas had a little bit of a hiccup, but he was able to bring it back in that room. Now, we're gonna be seeing flywheels from Thomas right here. Thomas doesn't do flywheels? Are you kidding me? Come on, Thomas. I thought you were better than this. I'm trash-talking the runners. Anyway, you'll see Shasta use the mix, and Thomas will be doing the same thing. Oh, he misses the setup. Oh, no. And you'll see, Hammer is pretty good for this boss. It's a lot better than Wheel. Now, Thomas gets the mix second try, however, he does lose some time. Ooh, and he's playing very aggressively on this heavy mole, but it pays off. Now, we're going to be heading into 6-1. Shasta will be showing us 6-1 wheel. This strat here is insane to say the least. It is not even close to consistent, but we use it for world record attempts. Actually, it's fairly consistent. Now, Thomas will opt to not go for the mix. Shasta manages to get through that last room without getting hit, which is very hard to do. Let's just look at Thomas's final room. Ooh, that's bad. He burned kind of early there, and the frog kind of jumped right in front of him. That was pretty bad luck, and not much you can do there. Sucks. Now, Shasta's saving a lot of time over Thomas due to using wheel instead of burning, and Thomas had lost burning, so he loses some time here. Thomas at 1 health. Ugh. Back to 3, but dang. Shasta lost. What? Wait, what happened? Oh my goodness, what actually happened? 1 sec. How did Shasta lose wheel? That's a big hit for Shasta. However, there is another wheel mix you can do here. It's a little more standard to go for. Thomas gets UFO! What the hell? Both runners will be doing a mix here to get wheel once again. Shasta, ooh. It's a little weird how he got that, but it worked out for him. Oh, and he gets good luck from Bonkers. That's really good for Shasta. This boss is kind of an RNG equalizer. Thomas opting the soft reset to restore his health and lives before this stage. He will also be going for the wheel mix, because he does not have Tornado. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. He has to try that again. Alright, he gets wheeled the second time. How will Bonkers treat him? Bonkers treats Thomas very well. We didn't get to see any trash Bonkers luck, but that's a good thing. Now, wheel through 6-4 is very cool to watch, and Shasta pulled it off very well. I wish I could do wheel in 6-4, but I suck at mixing. Oh, Shasta misses the Gordo jump at the very end there. It's a very tight window, however, it is consistent. It does look like Shasta did jump a little too late there. However, Shasta has a very healthy lead. He's almost an entire 6-4 ahead of Thomas. So this is very good for Shasta. However, Do not worry. It is not over for Thomas yet. We still have 6-6, 7-2, 7-4, 7-6, DDD. And I think that's about it. I don't expect any of the runners to have a bad Nightmare, since both of them are very consistent at it. Nightmare is a very consistent boss at the end. Now this here is one of the biggest time saves of Wheel. Just being able to go right through a room. A 2-year-old could do it. Nutcheck. Anyway, Shasta, an entire 6-5 ahead, heads into 6-6. This is the only reason why I do not do Wheel. This room sucks. And as you see, he loses UFO, and Shasta does not choose to grab any of the other ones. Oh, it looked like he almost wanted to there. Because he didn't want to test luck. He tested luck, and he got good luck. That is very good for him, because that would have been a huge opportunity for Thomas if he did not get a double star there. That loses a lot of time. But Shasta getting good luck from Frosties. We have the arena. This room sucks. There's not a lot to say about it. It sucks. When you turn around on the ice, your A buttons just simply don't work. It eats them always. Little shaky. He gets out with 1 health, so Shasta definitely be softer setting before Meta Knight. Oh, are you serious? Thomas gets the... What just happened? Thomas got the worst luck possible from Frosties. Where neither of them shot an ice block. That is so rare to have happen. But, like, if you're doing, like, a world record attempt and that happens, your run is instantly dead. Well, not instantly, because one of them can shoot an ice block almost immediately afterwards, but it's a huge time loss overall. Especially considering you can have so few mistakes in the world record run. The spear guy jumps down for Thomas, however, he does pull it back. Little sketchy arena, and he just has the last guy to take. And that's it. Now Shasta in 7-1 in the block room. Now, the block room you do with sword. You always do it with sword. Never do it with spark. Anyway, we're gonna do another mix here. This is a first frame. I forgot to explain, but it's the same for Heavy Mole. You can just hold down the button and then press L, and you will always get the same ability. Every time. Shasta does 7-1 ball swag. What is this Meta Knight luck from Thomas? Meta Knight can block randomly, as you see there. So more randomly, we have 7-2, the biggest run killer in all of Nightmare and Dreamland. He takes a hit from Bonkers. He has 3 health, but this isn't terrible for Shasta. We have Cypher's Fan, who instantly rolls. That's very good. Oh no! Now I can't just insta-ball there because he only had 1 health left. Oh my goodness! Oh no! Oh, Thomas lost sword! Shasta... Okay, so Shasta does a very difficult strat against Fire Lion. And it requires some insane luck. Ladies and gentlemen, Shasta died in 7-2. This is... It's Death on Fire Lion. Oh no! Thomas gets hit! Oh, he missed the ball mix setup, meaning he has to take a death. Oh. So dying on 7-2, as you see, is slow. However, he just has 1 hit to go, so Thomas will be, while he will be able to gain a lot of time on Shasta, I'm very sure it's not enough for a lead change. You grab Burning at the end of 7-2, so it doesn't really matter if you lose ball or not. Ooh, Thomas got some bad luck from Bonkers, however, he got the pixel, meaning that he didn't get hit Fan jumps. Oh, that's bad luck from Fan. Oh. Wow, what a backup, dude. That should have not worked, but it did. Let's go, Thomas. Backs up and charges. Oh, worst possible luck from Bug. What the hell? Oh, and he gets hit by the corpse. Oh, that was so rough from Thomas. Oh. That just shows why 7-2 sucks. Oh no! Thomas killed Firelion at the end. Oh, is this it for Thomas? It's definitely not, because this is a winner's round, so he will be advanced. The loser of this race will be advancing to losers, and they will be playing. They will be playing. Wait, shit. Who will they be? They will be playing Kinnan in losers round 2. So, some kind of bad luck from the balls. Now, however, he got past all of the luck. Now, let's see if Shasta gets the infamous Sparky Super Slide. Something that literally only happens to this runner, because his luck is so bad. Ooh, that was very scary, but he didn't slide, so if he did slide, it's instant death. You do not regain control until you touch the ground after getting hit by the Sparky, so you just fall in the pit to your death. It's so terrible to have happen. It can just happen in any run. And for some weird reason, it happens to Shasta so much. It's kind of dumb. Now, Thomas, an entire 7-4 ahead. 7-4 is a pretty long level. So this is a fairly large lead for Shasta. Now, 7-5, both of these runners are very consistent at the wind tunnel. However, for some runners, it's a huge choking point for them. It's one of the last big ones. Now, you take care of the wheelie, and now you have the infamous... Now, Shasta gets through the wind tunnel very well. No bad luck, no bad gameplay. Very well done, Shasta. And that room can just be so stressful because of nerves. If you wheel jump a little too early, you'll bonk off the ceiling. And when you bonk off your ceiling, your heart rate goes from like 100 to 10,000. Like, it's so scary when that happens, and nerves just kick in, and then it's just such a horrible room. We're gonna be seeing Thomas go through it in a very second. However, this here is the KDL. It's the KDL stage. Now this room here, kind of RNG heavy, kind of a run killer. You do not want that Kabu at the bottom to stay still, which does not happen to Shasta. If he does stay still, he can just jump up or ruin your day and you lose wheel, losing a whole lot of time. Ooh, Thomas missing a wheel cancel, however. He doesn't, he still gets through the wind tunnel very clean the lead. Shasta's gonna do a ball mix. That's second frame, so while it's very easy to time, it is still a required 4-frame trick. You cannot just hold down the buttons and get it. Now, Thomas, almost an entire 7-6 behind. Now we have DD. This guy can just be awful if he dives. Let's hope he doesn't insta-dive. DD dives! It wasn't instant, though. Ooh, good. That was spooky. That's spooky when that happens, because you just have to play it out. There's no setup that just works at that point. Here we have the orb, the little top-down shooter right here, or sideways shooter. I don't even know. It's a shooter. You gotta shoot the stars. Don't get hit. Let your attacks get blocked by his own attacks. There's sort of like a certain art of doing orb in a way. That was so good from Shasta. Thomas gets the ball mix. And now Thomas has DDD. Alright, now DDD will always do the same set pattern every single time. However, his positioning can be a little random sometimes, and it can get in the way. However, being consistent at Nightmare Wizard is a very easy thing. And as long as you don't miss a hit, the fight will basically go the same way every time. Alright. Now, Shasta finishes in first place with a time of 40-43. Nice run. Alright. It would be great if we can have Shasta in here for an interview, because that was a fairly fun race to watch. The lead did kind of thicken at the end of 7-2. However, that was a very clean run from the two. And you died in 5-4. Yeah. Yeah, it shows like Shast triples are a consistent strat, but it does show how punishing it can be if you miss it. Shasta joins the on-air channel for an interview. That was a pretty good run, considering some things that had happened.
Yeah, I'm not too happy with that run, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I died twice, and I got really concerned, especially because I died in 7-2. Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas, unfortunately, he got shat on by 7-2, excuse me. He got he got worst possible fan luck. I also got worst possible fan luck today.
I got worst possible Bugsy luck. He jumped twice.
Oh.
That's how I died there.
Thomas got the other worst possible luck, which is backs up and charges twice, where he doesn't bonk off the wall, meaning there's no easy setup to get it.
Ouch. Yeah, it's not fun.
Thomas finishes with a 41-59. GG, Thomas. Now,
yeah, like, I think, other than my death in 7-2, I honestly think that dying in the first room of 5-4 is probably one of the worst deaths in the game. It's not 7-2 related. Because I lost, like, over 20 seconds there. Just from that one death alone.
I'm pretty sure, like, the worst place to die is during TikTok in 4-6.
That's also bad too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because some bosses it takes you to the room before so you can get an ability. That one doesn't, so you're just stuck doing it.
Yeah, that one's really bad too.
Yeah, you don't even like want to play the game at that point. Like, it's just so demoralizing when it happens.
Not for me. I ran powerless for like a few days. I know what to do there. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new powerless world record holder.
Woo!
GG.
But yeah,
will Thomas be joining us for an interview today? Yeah, and then of course there was the 7-2 death against Firelion. It was Firelion is definitely like the best place to die in 7-2, but it still sucks. It loses so much time in it. And had Thomas not gotten a really bad, if he hadn't like had a really bad World 6 and a really bad 7-2, he probably could have won that race.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. It's like
because Thomas has been getting some fairly consistent, sub emulator times, some mid 40s. So if he got one of those, he definitely could have.
Honestly, after that 7-2 death, I thought I lost that one.
Really?
I'm lucky I didn't because like that lost me in minutes, and I know Thomas has like I think a low 40 as his PB, so like at
Yeah,
that point
it's
at that point no
not on
matter
the
what, I was getting,
leaderboards due to emulator limits.
yeah, it's like at that point like I was gonna lose. I was gonna like lose if that happened because I have at
Thomas
least
joins
40.
us for an interview. GG,
Hello.
Thomas.
GG's.
Yeah, as I said to Chefs, I changed my mind to not forfeit because I'm only a minute behind, so that means I'm already in Nightmare.
Yeah.
That's good.
And Nightmare's pretty easy, so I feel like there isn't much of a reason. You just play it out to get it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm at least glad that like that run had a good like World 3 for me.
What was your World 3 segment time? Just curious.
Let's see. I'm gonna calculate real quick. It was I think 447 for my math here. I don't have subsplits unfortunately.
Ooh, that's
it was really
good.
though. Yeah, it was really good. Only 3-2 was bad. Everything else was pretty good though. And I also guess correct till the end.
Yeah, both of you guys guessed correctly. Thomas was ahead. Like sort of like looking back on the run, Thomas was ahead until one, where Thomas did Tornado. However, Shasta got the wheel mix, meaning he was able to catch up very quickly. And Shasta was behind from the start due to missing the wheel mix.
Unfortunately, I didn't really gain time in 4-2 because like I got hurt at the end of the first room, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
like, I heard that. I actually
ahead.
once heard that it saves time if you just abandon a wheel at that point because you've already saved time from just having wheel through the first room. But I could be wrong.
Nah, it's not correct. Sure. It's because wheel in the room that gets spark is really fast too. That saves like a few seconds over the other strat.
I think it's burning where it's not worth it to keep it if you do burning there.
Probably, yeah. That's probably
because burning is not quite as useful as wheel, especially in like the room with the two Poppy Bros, because it's very tricky movement.
Right there is where it'll destroy you.
It's much faster just to wheel straight through them, especially compared to something like Tornado, where you just simply get rid of it at that point.
By the way, I think other than my first race, I've not gotten a single wheel mix in any of my turn races.
Seriously?
I'm pretty sure.
You've had to at least gotten 2 of them.
Anyway,
no
one
the last few times.
You would do the 6th one wheel, but why you don't do that? Because you're leading.
Now, Shasta will be advancing to winners semis, and he will face the biggest upset in the tournament so far, Cobrel, who was 8th seed going in a bracket due to a very shaky pool stage, and then he just gets race world record against MK Cocoon. He only beats him by 20 seconds, and MK's run was good.
To be honest, it doesn't really surprise me much, considering I know how good Cobrel is just in general.
I don't know why Cobrel is playing so bad in this stage.
It's just crazy. Cobrel doesn't need... Oh, go on.
Yeah, like he had more an emulator now. I know he's not as used to that, but apparently now he's gotten used to it.
It's much scary.
He had a lot of really shaky World 7s.
Like that was only
because of the controller and Nightmares too.
That's only a few seconds off his PB as well, so that's even crazier.
It's 6 seconds off, I believe. And reminder, Thomas actually beat Cobrel in pools because Cobrel missed the Nightmare hit.
Oof. Good stuff.
However, now
I know
Cobrel upset the first seed, MK Cocoon, and now Shasta will be facing Cobrel.
Don't leading to Shasta our 7-2.
And now Thomas will be going to losers round 2, losers 16th.
Yeah,
I don't even know. Facing Kinnan.
Oh, it's losers false actually.
The winner of that will face MK Cocoon versus Dark Soul.
Is that for
anyway, that's for losers top 8.
Alright, cool.
Now, thank you all for watching this race. This was a really good one. Especially right until the very end, where you see 7-2, you see how bad it is, and how like it just destroys some runs.
I'll play better next time. I just think the very beginning. I think it's the biggest
thing. And I played better than last year overall, so I am confident for it.
Yeah, that was It's a pretty good effort from both of you. Thank you all for watching. Follow the runners. Shoot, where's my keyboard?
I keep playing from behind all these runs. Keep
Follow the commentator.
I feel like if I get a better, I get
Kirby.
Imagine I don't lost the button. It takes one. Then
this game, the speed game, is actually fairly active. So if you really like this run, follow the directory. There's a bunch of active runners for this game streaming right now. Even if they got knocked out of pools.
I'll speedrun this game at SGDQ, so check that out in like a week or so. Okay.
Oh, that's in a week? I did not know that.
A week from today, actually.
What?
Yeah,
Cool.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, Sunday 1.
My flight's on Saturday.
Cool. Alright, do you think you might face Cobra before then?
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan.
Okay, sounds great.
I'll do some practice as well, because I wasn't really a big fan of that run there, honestly.
Yeah, you were pretty much sololy running powerless before then, weren't you?
Yeah.
I guess it kind of helped in the beginning because you did miss the wheel mix.
Yeah, I did practice one earlier today and got a 39.18, but like...
Oh, wow.
That's
really good.
Yeah. If I didn't get the 2 deaths in this run, though, it probably would have been around that time as well. But
wow. Very great, Shasta. Thank you all for watching this tournament race, and I think that's it for all of us. Anyway,
see you all around.
Bye.